Hello and a very good afternoon. Hello, welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Mosby. Thank you for joining us this Thursday afternoon as we get ready for Cartload. First Cartload I have done in a very long while. I think it's the first one I've done this year actually. Hugely excited about this. And it is not just me with you over the course of the next couple of hours. The lovely Debbie Robinson is in town. Debbie, give us a wave. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, and I tell you what, you know when Debbie is in town, there are going to be some great deals because you know we're talking about double discount, and this show we're talking about double Debbie discounts. And the great thing about this is you get something free within each of the product ranges that we've got, and you're also going to get additional discounts on top of that as well. And one thing I want to point in sort of your direction, which you might just want to get your hands on, which I have a feeling will be very popular. You might have seen a sneaky peek on this in Wake Up Call with Craig a little bit earlier on, is the Sarah Signature Glittering Snowflakes Cartload collection. It is a specific collection popped together for our Cartload show. It is unbelievable what you're going to get within this. Check it out on the web. Get ready to grab it when we come to it in just a little while. But before that, we are going to kick off with the Board and Word Edgeables bundle, which is just absolutely brilliant. You love our edgeables, you love our borders, and we've kind of combined all of these to create this amazing collection. Basically, you are going to get within this collection, you're going to get hello, you're going to get with love and good luck, and you're also going to get thank you. But then, for free, you're going to get congratulations and thinking of you. And you're getting a tape pen with this as well. So everything that you need to get started, $29.56 or $38.36 is the deal here. So 2 free dies, and you get that extra 20% off as well. So that's your double discount. It is an amazing buy. And well, if you've had these previously or if you've worked with our edgeables before, you will see just how versatile they are. Remember, $29.56 or $38.36, those 2 for free and an extra 20% off makes this an unbelievable start to our Cartload show. It is going to be fast, it is going to be furious. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, do let us know on the old socials, on Facebook and on YouTube. You can send in your comments. There we go. And anything you've seen on the show that you've already used as far as projects are concerned, let us see those projects as well. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Whilst it is going to be fast and furious, we want to see those pictures as well. Let's get on over to the other side of the studio because Debbie is limbering up and getting ready. So many of you already watching with us. Deborah's in from Texas, Betty's in from Wisconsin, Vicky's there as well. Vicky's watching us whilst training. I love this, on a cross trainer. I love this, crafting and working out at the same time. That's what I'm going to be doing over the course of the times when Debbie's demoing over there. I'll be doing weights this side of the studio. You right, Debbie?
Yeah, just imagine you with your weights. Never had you down as a weightlifter, Ben. Not that I'm saying.
Outrageous.
Not very. Yeah, I know you're into your running, but not your weightlifting.
Always working out, Debbie. Always working out.
Come on, let's do some working out now. Let's show you these gorgeous dies. We're going to start and kick show the show off with these beautiful edgeables. Most of you will know now that we affectionately call them the Debbie Fishables because these are what you hand in with creating, Ben. And you've got this beautiful edgeable design, which means you can use them in multiple ways. So you could have them literally on the bottom of your cards. You can have them on the side of your cards. You can have them run along the top of your cards. You can use them for decoration, do a bit of paper piece and a little bit of decor there with these. And all of them are a lovely sentiment in them as well.
Yeah.
Now, I love them, Ben, because they're versatile.
Yeah.
They're such versatile dies.
Ooh,
and again,
love that.
you can see there, just by using it on the corner, going down the edge of both this lovely fold back card, you've created something really beautiful. So they are a very versatile die. Really love working with these. Debs did a great job with these. And I'm just going to show you how easy they are to use because they are incredibly easy. But what a fabulous price. How many are you getting in there, Ben?
Well, you're getting 6, but you're only actually paying for 4 because you're getting 2 free and then you get another 20% off.
Wow.
And you get a tape pen as well.
Wow, that's all I can say. And a tape pen too.
Oh yeah, we're not messing about here. We are not messing
about. We're covering a fair few occasions there.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to try and keep these demos short and punchy so we can get through as much of the show as we possibly can. So first things first, let's talk about this die. This die, if you've never seen it before, has the outside cutting edge running underneath the bottom and around all of these beautiful florals, which gives it that lovely cuttable factor. What it doesn't have though on the top is the cutting out. So these don't, this little outside line doesn't cut out, so it stays connected into your cardstock. You get an added Brucey bonus though, because each one of these words cuts out separates as well. Oh, now then, our lovely Erin, did you? She don't know Brucey is.
Brucey, I normally say a Benny bonus because so Brucey.
What a bonus?
A Benny bonus. Because I'm Ben.
A Benny bonus?
Yeah, Brucey bonus was obviously Bruce Forsyth was the entertainer over here in the UK, and he used to have the show where we'll get a Brucey bonus, my love. Good game, didn't he? The Brucey bonus. All right, my love. Good game. Nice to see you.
Nice.
There you go. That was. Erin has no idea.
No, she's still no idea. We've got to train her up on all these. We really have.
Yep.
Now, I'm going to make one of my favourite cards, which is a double set fold card. So I've actually just creased and folded these all up. And what I'm just going to do is line this up, Ben. Now, obviously, I want it to stay connected into that cardstock. Let me get my cardstock the right way around. And so when I want to keep it connected, it's thinking about where you're going to place this.
Yeah.
Now, the beauty of this, I might have to use my big plates of this, actually, Ben, because I'm on my Gemini Junior plates. I'm just going to switch my plates around for a second. Just pop my big ones there so I can show you. When you want it to fold just on the inner side, you can actually just keep it across. So normally you'll see us do this across the whole part.
Yeah.
But I want it to be on this. I want it to actually not be on this little bit of the fold. So all I'm just doing is moving it across. Now I know that the floral part is the bit that cuts out. So if I have it right eye up there, Ben, I'm just going to be cutting all this and it's a waste. So I'm going to take that down and lower it down to the bottom. Now, if you didn't want it to damage your plates or anything like that, you could put a little spare piece of scrap under there. But what I'm just going to do, Ben, for this one is just pop it underneath and hold that into place. So it's talking about, again, that versatility. So you can have it any old way you want. You'll be so used to seeing us popping it in the full way that this is probably the first time you've seen me use it in just a little section. But it's just showing you, again, the versatility of these dies. They are incredible dies. Edgeables, one of our famous things that we do here at Crafters Companion so well, are our edgeable designs, and these are no exception. They're absolutely gorgeous. The lovely thing about these is they've got the sentiment on, so really you don't have to add anything apart from maybe a couple of embellishments.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do, Ben, is just lift that off, and you'll see now. Let's just take that off carefully. Let's just pop that down. Take that down on there, Debs. It's, what's it, a marathon, not a sprint.
It is a marathon, not a sprint,
Marathon,
yes.
not a sprint. So these are the bits that are left in. Those little words, thank you, actually comes out. But for this, I'm just going to tap and clean, because what I'm going to do now, Ben, is take it across. But this time what I'm actually doing, let's just pop this on. Again, I'm just going to use the other end and I'm going to take it across there as well. So you can see, and to be fair, you can use this any way you want. If you wanted to have it all the way across to connect it, you can, but I don't want the thank again. So that's why I'm just going to that next fold and literally lining it up and pushing those florals down. So that's exactly what I'm going to do and run that through again.
So you could keep connecting it and keep joining it up if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, you could do whatever you want with it. That's the wonderful thing about these dies. We think that they're only meant to be intended to be used in one way, but there's so many different ways you can use them.
So you can have them like for the congratulations, you could have it like around a cake or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a lovely idea. Oh, love. Oh, Ben, take a bow. That's a fabulous idea. That is a great idea. Why did I never think of that before?
Well,
you hang around us crafters way too long. Ben.
Do you know what? I feel like this year I've come up with more great ideas during shows than I ever have before, and I can only attribute that to the fact that I've been here now for like, 4 or 5 months, and I think all of your crafty expertise, Debbie, and all the other guys, I think must be rubbing off on me. That's what it is. I'll be over that side of the studio before you know it. Probably not.
Now, what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to take from where that cutting edge is, and I'm being careful not to cut with me florals, but you could use a craft knife if you wanted, but I'm just going to literally join up with my scissors just to the other end. And this is just a lovely decorative way, something a little bit different to what you've probably seen us do before. So literally, all you do, and then you've got that lovely fold going across, which is going to be the part that goes on my decorative part of my card. However, I did talk about the ability to cut out the words. So the words, I've run it through my Xyron on this one, and I did it on some black cardstock. So you can see that the words you can actually pop back in, and you can use it to paper piece as well, which I think is a lovely idea.
Oh yeah, love that.
And that's what I've done with this, Ben. So I'm just going to show you. That's the plain one. This is the one that's been decorated. So all I've done in there is literally pop the black words back in there and just added a few little dots on inside too. So I'm just going to move that to one side, save that for another time. I've already took the liberty of already using, this is some of our textured cardstock, and I've used the fuchsia ink pad around the edge.
Ooh, yes.
Just to give it a little
Like frame, highlight.
Thank you, yes. And then to do the Z fold, if you've watched our Sarah loads and loads of times, what she's actually done is you just literally flip reverse it. So you score it on the same ways, but you just flip reverse and then you pop that on. However, before I put it on, Ben, I've got some glitter on the show.
Oh, yes.
Got some gorgeous glitter, 2 sparkalicious glitters. When we say sparkalicious,
I mean, that
can
is...
you get any sparklier than that? That is
I want to say
gorgeous.
though is I don't think we've got a huge amount of stock of the sparkalicious glitter. That is the Star Bright. I mean, come on, that is. I mean, I've never heard of the word sparkalicious, but now I understand why that is sparkalicious. We've also got your glam pink available for you, and your pink champagne as well. Ooh, don't talk to me about champagne. I'm doing dry January, for goodness sake. Oh dear.
I love it, Ben. I'm just grabbing a spare piece of cardstock just from
That's
down
all right.
below.
$4.99 individually, or $6.95 if you want to go for those glitters. That Star Bright, come on, are you joking me? That's an absolute must, isn't it? That's amazing. Let's have another look at that. I love it.
I'm just sprinkling it across my florals. So what I've just done in each one is popped a bit of glue. Now you can use tacky glue, you know, any kind of glue.
Yeah.
And I've just popped those in the middle, and then
Come on.
Oh, it's like Aurora, but oh my God. Just take a look at that. Now, if anything showed off this glitter, look at that.
Yes.
That is, get your fingers in there. Oh, this is what I'm talking. This is absolutely beautiful, sparkalicious, beautiful glitter. Really, really like premium, super sparkly glitter.
Yeah.
And I love that. And again, it's just given that little finishing touch to me florals. So I'm just going to move this to one side, Ben. Don't trust myself. I'll try and scoop that back in a bit. I'll just move it over here because I might actually use that again later on in the show.
Oh, yeah, do.
So what I'm just going to do now then, Ben, and I can't believe, do you get a tape pen as well in this bundle? That's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely crazy.
You get your tape pen included. Don't forget you've got your congratulations and you're thinking of you. You get those in there for free. So you're paying for the other 4, $29.56 or $38.36. And of course that works out because you're getting a 20% discount as well. So that's why the deal is so good. And if you love the double discounts, by the way, these double discounts are going to be with you right throughout the rest of the week into the weekend. So it's always good to keep checking back on the shows, keep checking back at the web, crafterscompanion.com.co.uk or .eu, all the way through until Sunday is all about those double discounts. Boy, oh boy, have we got some treats for you. And this card, are you kidding me? By the way, note this one down because we are still doing, even though this is a Cartload and it's fast and furious, we will be still asking for your demo of the day with the reigning champion the other side of this. Are you not the reigning champ, Debbie?
Yeah, I am. I've got my little, I'm this week's champ. Yeah, I don't think I'll hold on to it for very long, Ben. I had completely forgot that the show was part of that. Oh, and do you know, I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I wish I'd remembered now. I've seen some amazing demonstrations though this week, and there's so much more to come. There is so much more to come.
How's it been the crafter of the week? Have you found that you've been mobbed everywhere you've gone and been asked for autographs?
Do you know, it was so lovely. And do you know, when you do design these things, you think at the time if people will love them. And it's so lovely that it was so well received. So it just pleased me. And it pleased me because it gives you that crafty inspiration that we all look for. And every one of us look for a bit of crafty inspiration, me included. I still, to this day, I'm always learning. I know we do this job for a living, and it's, I say a job, a hobby. It's a hobby that I actually was lucky enough to turn into a career. And I never take that for granted, Ben, let me tell you. But I am always learning from other people, from other crafters. I love to look what's, you know, the latest trends and things like that. And then I love to be able to inspire people too, as well as be inspired. And let me tell you, there's a lot of crafty people out there on our crafty pages that are incredibly talented, and I even get inspired by our lovely crafters in our community, which I just think is really lovely. Now, all I'm doing, Ben, here is I'm just literally decorating favourite things, butterflies. But you can see, you can use these butterflies, you know, all these things with them gorgeous edgeables to give something really a lovely little wow factor. So if I just hold that there for a second, you can see, mix up your bright colours. I love bright colours, Ben.
I love that
You know me, I'm quite a bright, a bright girl. I said bright, not bright as in bright.
No, bright and bright.
You know what I mean? I
bright and
love
bubbly.
Bright, colourful. Yeah, so, and sometimes I like that to reflect in my cards. So you can see just how beautiful that edgeable works there on one of these style cards. And apart from adding all those extra little touches that I'd already pre-done, you've got yourself a beautiful card made quite quickly as well.
I really love that. I love the fact that you've got the beautiful word edgeables in there. Love all of the colours in that card as well. Note that one down as a potential demo of the show. But listen, also note down the details that we've got. Remember, we've got double discount for you right through until Sunday. But grab this now. Do you know what? These are the kind of shows that if you've had your eye on these collections for a while, now is the time to dive in, because when you look at this collection, you're effectively paying for 4 of the dies that you've got. You're then getting 2 free dies and a tape pen and a further 20% off. Amazing. You're getting the with love, hello and good luck. You're also going to get your thank you. So that, again, that covers off so many different anniversaries and occasions. You get the tape pen included as well, but then we throw in for free your congratulations and your thinking of you. They're so versatile in the sense that you've got all of those different words for the different occasions, and the dies themselves, as you've seen with that demo, they're just a great kind of demonstration that they are super, super versatile and so easy to use. You're getting 2 free dies, and then on top of that, your second, make up your double discount, is the fact that you're getting another 20% off. So it brings the price down to $29.56 or $38.36. And of course, then if you are a Club Inspire member, you're a Platinum member, for example, another 20% off that comes down to $23.65 or $30.69 if you're shopping with us in the States. I mean, this is Bargainville, UK, isn't it? It really is amazing. Now, if you've got dies, you're obviously going to need some cardstock, and we have a wonderful collection of cardstock for you on the show as well. And again, this comes with discounts, this comes with freebies as well. So we've got your matte black cardstock, always super handy to have, isn't it? Your black cardstock, you want your sort of white cardstock, and then your craft card as well. So this is 40 sheets of your A4 matte black cardstock, 300 GSM. That's within this bundle. You're then also going to get this Centura Pearl, which we absolutely love. If it's sheen and shine that you want within this collection, you've got it with that ivory. And then you've also got your watercolor card as well. It works out that we are bringing you the ivory for absolutely free. So all of this included, that's free. And then you also get another 10% off. I say, what? I say, what? 16, 17 or 24, 23 is the deal on this. Take off another 20% if you're a Platinum member. That is $12.94 or $19.38. I mean, seriously, you never want to run out of your cardstock. We've got some of your kind of like core cardstock there, if you like, particularly that watercolor card. Wow, that is a heck of a deal. And remember, that is for free. Love that. Now, if you were watching the Wake Up Call with Craig a little bit earlier on, you'll have seen a sneak peek of this next collection. This is absolutely fantastic. It's one of Sarah's signature collections, the Glittering Snowflakes. It is stunning, it is gorgeous, and it's a great time to buy this. If you're saying to me, well, hang on a minute, snowflakes, Christmas has been and gone. Yeah, but it will come back again this year. And actually, when you look at some of the cardstock you've got in here, don't just think about Christmas makes. The cardstock in here is for all year round. And the other thing to stress, actually, which producer Erin has just mentioned to me, which is a very good point, is that Christmas will come round again. This signature collection, we only do once, don't we? So once they're gone, they are gone. So if, again, you've had your eye on this, get it now, because there's no point going, or when we've sold out completely going, oh, you're doing another run of it, because we won't be. That is the point with this collection. 43.16 or 55.96. It works out, right, that you are going to get within this collection these gorgeous frosted layers stamps for free. You're also going to get your luxury mix cardstock here for free, and that is a mixture of mirror. You've got your matte mirror cardstock in there as well, and your pearlescent cardstock in these gorgeous, gorgeous colours. But then the collection goes even further into your gorgeous glitter cardstock. So again, A4 sheets, 24 of each of these gorgeous colours that you've got within the collection. And then on top of that, you've got even more within the collection. So 3 dies. You've got your frosted window, you've got your frosted dimension, and you've got your grande snowflake as well, which is amazing. So those 2 free. You then also get another 20% off that to bring this down to 43.16 or 55.96. It's a phenomenal buy once again. And you're saving 25.78 or 33.98, I should say. Don't miss out on this. Grab it whilst you can. We'll have a look at the boards on that in just a little while, but I want to get back onto some more demos with Debbie. Loads of lovely messages already coming in. Shannon's watching. Monica in Detroit. I'll say it right today. Michigan. Yes. Laura's in from Seattle. Kristin from Pennsylvania. I always said it as Michigan, and apparently, yeah, it was wrong. Michigan, isn't it? And people from Michigan, what are they called? Michiganders, I learnt yesterday as well. Well, there you go, you see. I mean, I am very learned in the ways of people from Michigan. Lots of love, by the way, for that last demo from Debbie. Lots of love for the dies that we just showed you. We'll come back to those a little bit later on. But let's get on to this snowflake collection. Sorry, Craig is at the window of the studio. Go away, it's not your turn. You've already been on. Go on.
What's he got on?
Sling your hook, mate. You already got your own show. Get out of here.
It's a little devil.
Unbelievable.
A little devil.
Lock the doors. Get out of here. Go on. Go. Out. Outrageous. What's he like? What is he like?
What is he like? He's a little monkey. I'll get him in here and he can come and do a demo if you want. I'll make him work while he's here. Now then, shall we use this gorgeous glittering... Oh, I love this collection. One of my favourite Sarah signature Christmas collections ever. Absolutely fabulous. I'm going to show you, we're going to make this lovely little diamond diesel card.
Yeah.
So that's where we're heading, using a couple of the elements from that collection. And again, just really, really beautiful. Everything in this set is incredible, including that fantastic price. Now, what I'm going to show, and what I'm going to show you first, and what we're going to work with, is the, I never know how to say this, Ben, so I call it the Grande Snowflake.
Grande Snowflake.
Grande. Is it just the Grand Snowflake?
Well, you could go, if you come from Barnsley, you could call it the Grand Snowflake. But I think, because if it's French, it'd be grande. Grande.
Oh, grande.
Grande.
Oh, I can't say it like that. I can't say it like that. I can't speak French.
Do it.
I can barely speak English, let alone French. But it is absolutely beautiful. The detail in this die is incredible.
The big snowflake.
It comes in, yeah, the big snowflake. It comes in 2 parts. So you could use that for a lovely frame for your backing papers or anything like that. But when you combine it with this, now the lovely thing about why we did it in this design was so that you could use this to cut into things. So I've made a light box using this one before, which looks incredible, Ben, because I don't use the outside cutting edge. You could just literally cut that into your cardstock on 4 sides of your light box, and you've got a beautiful... I should have done that, shouldn't I?
Oh, yeah.
I should have done that. I'm all right saying it. I should have done it.
Never mind.
Never mind. However, I am going to cut into some of that luxury cardstock, and this is the beautiful silver one. Now, because it's especially, and it is coated this, so it's not only got a good quality weight behind the card and the glitter, it's encapsulated so it doesn't go anywhere. So because of that reason, I am going to use my metal plate for this, Ben. So I'm just going to pop that into my plate. I've got it on tilt slightly, but that's fine. So, and I'm going to hold that down again with some low tack tape.
Okay.
And then literally that should cut out, and I'm just going to make sure I've got that centred straight and make sure it's on my plate. Perhaps instead of trying to fanny around on a little plate, I should have gone with big plate. Oh, dearie me, honestly. So let me just pop that onto there and then just place on my plastic shim, place on my magnetic shim and place on my other cutting plate. And then I'm just going to run that through. Now, this is a beautiful die. Honestly, it's a gorgeous die. You're going to absolutely love it. I've got some fabulous samples that I'm going to show you in a moment.
Yeah.
Now, the law of average as well, when it comes to a really intricate die like this one, is that it might need a little bit of an extra hand, you know, so you might need to put it through twice.
Yeah.
However, Ben, I don't know why I worry, because this is obviously the Gemini, the best die cutting machine on the market. I'm just going to give it a little tap. Please excuse me while I give it a tap. Well, I say a tap.
That's more of a bash, isn't it? Sounds like you're
I'm getting it a good old...
getting a bit angry over there.
A good old smack I am. Let me just pop that there. And then you're just going to poke out all these extra bits. Now, usually when I do this, Ben, I take it from the back because I can see it better when it's encapsulated glitter cardstock. So literally all we're going to do is just carry on poking out all these pieces.
Okay. There's loads of lovely comments coming in, particularly for this collection, by the way. Lots of love for your last card. Betty on YouTube is saying this really is a beautiful collection, referring to this snowflake collection. Lynn saying absolutely love the glittering snowflakes collection. Stephanie saying hi Ben and Debbie, I so enjoy the shows if you two are together. Well, that's lovely. Thank you, Stephanie. I enjoy my shows with Debbie as well. We have a laugh.
Isn't that lovely?
And Clarice saying I have this full collection. It is stunning. Karen just asking on Facebook, what is Craig doing? Love him. He was just mucking about. We got a window just to my left and he was mucking about. Pulling faces and pretending, you know that thing when you do the walk down, I can't do it, but the walk down the...
He does it really well, doesn't he? It's like when he's walking down some steps, but he's not actually walking down any steps at all. He does it ever so well. Yeah,
that thing. And then when you do the...
You're comic.
That thing.
Right. So then, Ben, once it's all cut out, and I'm just going to bring in a piece of mirror card behind that so that you can see that much better. Look how incredible that looks. Doesn't that look beautiful?
Absolutely. That's
gorgeous.
Amazing.
Well, we've got some beautiful cardstock as well. So I've already placed a piece. Now, this die in itself actually measures at 5 inches by 5 inches.
Yeah.
So all I've done with this is, and I wanted it to have a little bit of a border, so I've cut it half an inch bigger on either side. So you've got half an inch round on the blue and then a quarter of an inch on that white to create that perfect matte and layer. And I am going to use my dotty tape pen just around this because it is a very intricate die. So I'm just going to pop that around all that. And literally, the thing I love about the dotty tape pen, Ben, you can see I'm really going at it, popping all this glue behind. When you lift it off, there's nothing on my mat. And there's nothing on the inside there. I absolutely love that dotty tape.
So perfect for your intricate dies, isn't it? It just catches the bits that you want it to catch.
Absolutely. It's the dots on the roller that does that, Ben. It's very cleverly designed there. So that is that all part already. And then I'm going to mat that onto my cards in a moment. However, we also have another feature in this one, which is this beautiful frosted window. Yeah. This is a gorgeous one for creating apertures into your card. But it's also got some very useful things like snowflakes as well. So you can cut all those out. What I'm just going to do, though, is create myself a little bit of a mat to act as a stopper onto my cardstock. So let's pop in again. Let me just move those out of the way. I've got that much rubbish all over my counter, Ben. I'm normally tidy as well. I've learned as I've gone along. I'm a lot more tidy than I used to be.
Do you know who was tidy beyond tidy yesterday? Who I was with? I've never noticed it before. Jan.
I told you. I did tell you.
How tidy is Jan?
She is incredibly tidy.
Yeah.
She is. She's not messy like me.
No.
She's
I said,
very,
no,
very...
there's me go, no, you're terribly messy over there. Jan, it puts you to shame with the cleanliness side of things. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
She is, she's incredibly, incredible. Although saying that, do you know our lovely Craig?
Yeah.
In between the shows, so obviously I did the first morning show this morning.
Yes.
Craig's come in and done his masterclass.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's found the time, because we have only like an hour in between each show, but do you know underneath here?
Yeah.
Super clean, he's getting it right, good old clean.
Hey.
Which, disclaimer, I did not mess up. Just thought I'd put that out there. I didn't mess that up. But to be fair, neither did Craig. We've just tidied it up from the previous people.
Oh, Jan.
Wasn't Jan.
No, it wasn't Jan. So who else was in
Jan.
yesterday?
Somebody else must have been in here, that's all I'm saying.
Leanne.
Was it Leanne? Oh, well, what is she like?
What is she like?
What is she like, Ben? Oh, look, doesn't that look beautiful?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
that
come
gorgeous?
on.
That's a beautiful snowflake. Look at that, gorgeous. And cut out in that mirror card again. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I'm going to bring in my card blank for this part, Ben. So, what I've done is I've taken, and this started off as a just under 6x6. So, to fit in a nice 6x6 envelope, I just usually make my cards to 5 3/4 inches square. But what I've done is I've actually popped a bit of that vellum on there. Well, do we still have the vellum? Have we still got it on the show today?
Yes, it's coming up in a minute.
Oh, sorry. But it's
Part of another bundle.
Oh, sorry. Well.
Well.
I've just popped that onto there, onto the back of that gorgeous cardstock. Is that cardstock in the bundle?
No, it's in
Is that a separate bundle
The vellum,
as well?
it's in a different bundle.
It's like I'm getting things in
But
here.
here's the thing, I'll tell you, Debbie, but don't tell anyone else.
Go on,
The
tell
bundle that it comes with, we had it yesterday on Craft Vault where it was buy one, get an item for a penny. That deal is still on with this particular bundle, which we're going to bring to you in a second.
Oh,
yeah.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Buy one, get one for a penny.
Yep.
You're kidding me?
Nope.
Why did I miss the show yesterday?
Nope.
Buy one, get one for a penny. That's incredible.
You were elsewhere, weren't you?
I was, yes. I was down at Peterborough.
In Peterborough, that's
probably
why.
I missed
Working.
it. Now then, going back to my card blank. So what I did was, it was 5 3/4 square, and then all I've done with this, Ben, is, and I'll tell you where I scored it. I scored it at 3 inches, so half, and then all I've done is taken my scissors, or you could use your guillotine to cut this down into a little point, because I wanted it to literally fit, to create that lovely point to fit on there, and that's how that created that part. So for the easel, like any easel, the only bit of glue that I'm going to put on is at the bottom here. So I'm just going to grab a tape pen just out of lovely Craig's nice neat pot that he's put it all in. There we go. And then I'm just going to match that up now, and it's going to go into that point of the card. So you've got that beautiful point. Then we're going to bring in this lovely mat that we've made as well, because that's going to act as my topper. But what I'm going to have to act as that as well, I'm going to lift it a little bit. So I'm going to bring in some foam pads with this one, Ben. So I'll pop a couple of foam pads on there. Ooh, 3 foam pads more like. Pop that off. And then I'm just going to stick that on the base underneath.
Fantastic.
And then, so if I lift that up that way, I'm just going to lay it down flat so you can see there. I'm just going to pop that on. And then to add a little bit extra depth and dimension, I've just taken a little piece of that cardstock again. I'm going to put another foam pad under this. Gives it quite a bit of dimension, so it helps when it comes to sticking. I'm going to pop that in the middle, and then I'm just going to finish that off with a bow. Let's pop this bow underneath. There we go. And then just adding little touches, which if I go back to that beautiful frosted window, there are all these snowflake dies on here. And all I've done is cut them out, pre-cut them out. I've popped a couple of little gems in the middle and just cut them out in that lovely matching glittering cardstock. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these on. I'm going to put them on down. Decoration-wise, let's have a look. Oh, I tell you what, let's go in the middle with that one. Add a little bit of dimension with that one. Adds a little bit of extra dimension.
Love
and
that.
then pop all of these pieces.
Do you know what Shannon just said? And I was thinking this a minute ago, actually. Shannon on YouTube just said you could make your Christmas tree ornaments with these dies.
What a clever idea, Shannon.
Love that, Shannon.
Lovely idea. That's a fabulous idea. Oh, that's a fantastic idea, actually. The more I think about this, I should have consulted everybody before I did this. So, there we go, using a few of the elements, and now I've got a lovely diamond pop-out easel card with all those beautiful dimensions on there, from the frosted window to the grande, right, the big snowflake.
Le grande
just
snowflake.
Beautiful. And I've added one of those snowflakes just into the middle and lifted it off with a little bit of my chunky glue to create a beautiful diamond pop-out card. There
Unbelievable. What great demos so far. We're 35 minutes in. We've also seen already seen an amazing demo with those word edgeables and with the snowflake collection as well. I just want to recap on some lovely comments that are coming in, but let's just also recap on this collection, right? So with this collection, let me just do the boards. So here are your gorgeous snowflakes, your frosted layers stamp set. That is coming to you for free, pretty much. All right, it's free within the bundle. Gorgeous snowflakes of all different shapes and sizes. Never the same, are they? All snowflakes are different, so I'm led to believe. And that is really kind of shown here in this particular collection. So 8 stamps you're going to get. You're not paying for that within the bundle. Then you have got your frosted dimension die. Again, just take a look at that. So much detail, beautiful for kind of cutting into your card and creating that sort of snowflake window, if you like. It's absolutely gorgeous, and so many layers of detail within that. Then you're also going to get, as we've just seen, your big snowflake, the grande snowflake. It is, I mean, seriously, again, how amazing is that? So much detail from this one die. It is absolutely stunning. That is included. And then also within this collection, you have got this gorgeous, gorgeous snowflake die as well. And once again, great for creating like a snowflake aperture. Great also for then creating a little snowflake layer. And then you've got smaller snowflake dies as well to layer up all of the kind of cards that you're going to be making from this collection. Now, not only that, but then you're also going to get your 2 card packs as well. You've got your beautiful glitter cardstock here in those 3 different colorways, so 24 within those. And then you're also going to get, as another freebie, your mixed cardstock here. So in all of these beautiful colors, and you've got the different types as well of cardstock. You've got your pearlescent, you've got your mirror, and your matte mirror included in there as well. So this and this come as a freebie within the collection. You then also get an additional 20% off, bringing this down to $43.16 or $55.96. And of course, if you're platinum, take even more off that, another 20%, $34.53 or $44.77. Wow. Now, before we read some comments and look at some pictures, Debbie was mentioning something which I have down here. Now, the vellum, this was on yesterday's Craft Vault, and this basically is on the same deal that we had it, because the Craft Vault yesterday was buy an item, get the second one for a penny, and that's what's rolled over into this Craft Vault, into this Cartload. Don't ask me how, but basically you're buying the vellum paper pad here and you're getting the stamp and die set for a penny. But this is, again, absolutely gorgeous. Now, again, works perfectly with your little snowflake collection, your Cartload collection that we just showed you there. I think it was that beautiful snowflake vellum that Debbie was using on the last demo. But there's certain layers of these, like that one there, for example, that reminds me of a certain Disney film, that you'll be using for lots of different crafts. It's just so usable, isn't it, vellum? So many different things that you can do with that. I love the fact, I mean, that one there as well. Gorgeous, almost... It's like it's almost like clouds, almost like the sea, isn't it, that one? I mean, you'll be using this not just at Christmas, at winter time, all year round as well. So you're going to get all these beautiful sheets of vellum. It is 24 sheets, let me get that correct. Yes, 24, 6 designs, 6 of each. No, it's 36 sheets. Yeah, 6 by 6, man, it's 36. Simple maths. So that's $24.99. And then for a penny, you are also going to get this, the winter stamp and die collection. Really cool. I love these, where you get kind of one main stamp. So in this case, your winter, you get the corresponding die to cut out that stamp here. And then you get all of these other little mini sentiments to build up your own sentiment. So for example, winter wishes. Hello, winter. Winter is magical. Walking in a winter wonderland. It's brilliant. So versatile. And that is 1p. Don't ask me how. 1p within that collection. So a perfect partner to go with your Sarah Signature Cartload collection. Lots of pictures coming in, lots of messages which we'll read as well. So, yes, we're looking at the word edgeables here. So lots of different ways that you've been using yours over the course of the last few weeks. So here is Carole Black's use of the word edgeables with the happy birthday. Love the colour palette there, really gorgeous. And again,
beautiful.
You're going to get the happy... Is the happy birthday within that? Yes, it is. Is it? No, yes, it's not. No, it's not within this collection. But again, Lots of the other word editables out there as well. Really love that design, Carol. Thank you so much for sending that in. Then we've also got this one here from Carole, again with sympathy, but I love the way that you can kind of layer these into all of your different cards. Just really beautiful, and as you see with the collections that we've got, something for each and every occasion. And Michelle has also been enjoying using the word edibles. Michelle from Crafty Creations with that happy birthday as well. And again, so you've kind of seen all of those on the horizontal, but then Amanda Pigeon has used it on the vertical with the congratulations.
Well, there's some lovely cards that our viewers have sent in. Really beautiful. I love that one as well. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Love that man and lady dancing. That's really nice.
A bit of Strictly.
Yeah, but I love how that die is being used going down the sides. It shows you just how versatile they are. You've just seen that with all those gorgeous cards that have just been sent in by our lovely viewers. Just how versatile they really are. Absolutely beautiful. Keep them coming, Ben. Keep them coming.
Yes, keep those pictures coming in. Anything that you've seen that we've not got to yet on the show, maybe you've seen it on the web and you think, oh, I've got that, I made a card with that. Send in your pictures, please. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. There's loads of love coming in for the show. Marilyn on YouTube saying, Ben and Debbie, great combo with a nice heart. Aww. Ray Love on Facebook saying, I love every Sarah Signature Christmas collection. I have last like 5 years. They are awesome sauce. I love that expression. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I don't say it very well. I do. I'm being very sort of posh English.
Awesome, awesome sauce.
Awesome
I thought you said autumn sauce.
Autumn sauce.
Sorry, Ben. I misheard what you said.
No,
I did think it was a bit strange.
It's I can't do it with an American accent. Awesome sauce.
Ah, I love it.
You know, awesome. Hannah Laura on Facebook just saying the blue snowflake and winter Christmas collections are my favourite for the holidays, so classy. Lots of love for all of your cards coming in as well, Debbie, that you've made. And Carol on Facebook just saying, I decorate my house with snowflakes and snowmen until Valentine's Day. Then I do hearts.
Oh, love it.
I love this. I also made white crushed velvet look snowflakes for the Christmas tree. And one question which is coming here from Fred171 on YouTube saying, Ben, you are a man of many talents. Were you a class clown in school, or are you making up for being a quiet, shy one? Do you know what? I was quite. You're right over there. What are you laughing? You're a man of many talents.
Do you know what? The funny thing is, though, Ben, you really are a man of many talents. There's so many things you can do that our viewers don't even know about yet. We've got to get you on Craig's show more. Get a little bit more snippets out of you every time. Absolutely, you are a man of many talents, Ben.
To answer your question, I was very shy at school and I didn't come out of my shell until I was about 18 when I went to go and work at a holiday park as an entertainer, and that's when I found that it wasn't too scary doing stuff. And I've been showing off ever since. Right, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, what we're doing now. It's the thing that you've got in your hand, Ben, that you picked up. Right, so this collection, again, is double discount. A few people are asking about stuff on the website, double discount. We have got items that are double discount on the web for you. And basically what you've got to think about is that you're getting freebies within collections and then you're getting an extra discount on top. So it's not like you're getting, it is a double discount, but some people might be thinking, oh, double discount as in 20%. It's not like that, it's a double discount. You're getting 2 discounts. That's the way to think of it. So with this particular collection, this is your background stencil and focal stamp collection. So 56 elements in total here. I'll show you what you're paying for, and then I'll show you the 2 elements that you're getting for free, because again, you're getting 2 elements for free here and a further discount. I love these, and as you know, how much do I love stenciling? I always go on about it. It's just a really achievable craft. I love seeing stenciling demos, and I love kind of pointing newbies at stenciling because it's such a satisfying craft to be able to get into, and it's really quick. It's non-precise, I think, as well, a lot of the time. You can just have a lot of fun, get inky, get messy, sort of for your mixed media. Stenciling is great. These collections bring you your background stencils. So in this particular case, you have got Time Flies, and then you've got loads of corresponding stamps to go with them as well. So this one brings you Never Give Up, Great Things Take Time, It's Time, and more. I love this. The stencils, you've got all of those different timepieces, and I love this sort of looks like a Hessian design in the background that you've got there. So that's the first piece in the collection. You're then going to get your Back to Nature, once again, background stencil, and then these beautiful stamps in here as well. So you've got beautiful leaves, you've got your kind of bark of the tree there, and then you've got Happy Birthday, you've got Enjoy Your Day, and even more stamps down the bottom here. Then you've got Life Happens. Love this one. Little bit. I always think this is a little bit steampunky. You know what I mean? Because you've got little cogs there. Are they cogs? Are they flowers? Some are sort of coggy flowers. Do you know what I mean? They don't. Some of them look flowery. Some of them look coggy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, they're sort of.
They do. Yeah, I've got a little. Yeah.
They're sort of floggy, aren't they? Or, you know what I mean. Anyway, then you've got your little brick wall there as well, and then more stamps to go with it. If you can dream it, you can do it, is just one of the sentiments that you'll get. Next up, you've then got this one here, which is your Write Your Own Story. I love, yeah, producer Erin likes this as well. You look at all those beautiful kind of letters, like they've almost just like flown off the typewriter. Yeah, it reminds me of the intro to Murder, She Wrote with Angela Lansbury when she's typing away. So that was a great show. Then you've got all your ink splats on there as well. And then corresponding stamps too, just for you, because you're awesome sauce. And on your special day, so nice. Then you're going to get, like this is carrying on forever, this collection, it's massive. You're then going to get Happiness Blooms. So again, loads of florals. You've got that trellis kind of design here as well, and more stamps included. Then you're also going to get this, love, this one. This is your music and lyrics. So you've got that musical stave there with the notes all flying off. Music is what feelings sound like. You've got all of your notes there as well. Life is the music. Right, so that's where it ends, but it kind of doesn't end, because then we give you 2 freebies. All right, so this is your first freebie, 6 pieces within this element. This is Life is a Journey. So again, you've got that kind of globe background, if you like. You've got your map of the world, and you can see how it stencils out absolutely beautifully, and then stamps to go with it as well. I love particularly this little compass stamp. I think it is so cute. Nautical is the word, yes. Enjoy it, and Life is a Journey. And then also for free, you get this, which is your Make-A-Wish. It's your little dandelion. Is that what you call your dandelion clock? Dandelion clock. So again, you've got this really beautiful background stencil. Your dandelion clock, more little dandelion clocks here. You've got Just Breathe and Make a Wish and Set It Free. So you're getting those 2 for free within this collection. And if that wasn't enough, you're then getting also another 15% off. So it's $35.64 or $45.64, because then if you're a platinum, you can take another 20% off, $28.51 or $36.51. I mean, seriously, what is not to love? And our Debbie will back me up on this, because I always talk about stenciling. One of the most satisfying crafts, I would imagine, to get into. And it's, if you're a complete beginner, it's easy to do, and you can create some stunning projects from having never crafted before, can't you?
Absolutely, and all you need is like a couple of inks.
Yeah. We
can start to experiment by taking things like texture pastes, glitter pastes. What am I knocking down while I'm study here? Literally, I've only moved my foot 1 centimetre across. But you can start to build them up. So start off with inks first. By all means, start off with inks. Build up, learn the techniques of stenciling. It's so easy, and you get some beautiful results. I'm going to show you a few of the gorgeous cards that our design team members made, and you can see just this has got added texture, Ben, because we've added those texture pastes into there. But using your inky backgrounds, again, look at all this beautiful intricate design. Don't know if you can get in close there so you can see this.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And the texture, you can see that lovely shine through there. Use all sorts of different types of pastes. These really are ultra gorgeous. Look how gorgeous that is. That hasn't even got, well, I say it hasn't got a sentiment on, but it's got the stamp there. These are fabulous, fabulous stencils and stamps to be able to create cards very quickly, very easily. But look at the stunning results that you're going to be able to get by using these. And when you start to add that texture, that's when you've got that lovely, what's that word? Touchy-feely type, yeah. What do they call it? That sensation.
No, I know what you mean.
It's not texture, is it? It's one of your senses. I'm trying to think of the word.
Oh, you've
what
got
is
the
wrong with me? I've got you thinking about it now.
Oh, Debbie.
It's a sensory feel. That's what I'm going for around that. But
that's not what I was thinking of.
Were you thinking of something else?
Yeah, but I still haven't thought what it was though. It wasn't sensory.
But They are really, really, really easy to use. Now, I'm going to start off with, and I'm going to do a few little bits here. I'm also going to show you, and I'm going to use Life Happens. I can't believe you're getting the whole set for that price today, let me just tell you.
Stupid, isn't it?
Crazy. But I'm going to show you as well what you can do with your stencils that we tend to forget about. They can act as an embossing folder.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do a little bit of that as well. I thought I'd show you a couple of little different techniques with this. I've actually just before the show, I actually just made some inky backgrounds. Erin was saying, oh, I like some of those backgrounds you're making, Debs, but I was just making a few up there. That is just using our water reactive ink pads, and I've used the colour tones, which I'm using for all of these because I'm actually bringing in lots of different types of ink pads. This was using the water reactive ink, Ocean Blue, Baby Blue and Midnight, so it's from the Blue family to create that lovely scene. But I am going to be using some quick dries to stamp with, and I'm also going to be using some of our pigment inks as well, so all from the same family, but I'm just going to push those out of the way for the time being, Ben. What we're going to do is start to layer up a bit of texture with the stamps first. So with that in mind, I'm going to bring in my stamping mat. Let's bring that in. I've got my rocker block ready.
Yeah.
And then you've got all these stamps to choose from. And there are loads of stamps on here, Ben. And this is when you can start to get, you know, have a bit of fun. Let's go in with the Ocean Blue. In fact, no, let's go in a bit Midnight with this one first of all. So I'm just going to go in. And all I'm going to do, oh, this one I'm going to mucky my mat up.
What's that?
Please forgive me, please forgive me. Oh,
Is that the new mat?
it's the new mat, yeah, and I'm going to get it all mucky. Do you think they'll forgive me?
I'm sure they will, Debbie, as it's you.
I hope so, I hope so. But rocker blocks, really easy to use. You literally heel to toe and you've got yourself your image on there. And I'm going to just do this a few times around, Ben. So I'm going to have a little play. You can be reading some comments if you want to, Ben, while I'm just playing with this.
I will.
If there is any.
No, there's loads of them, but typically, just as you throw to me, you know, making this the well-oiled machine that it is, my tablet has got the little circle that goes round going, loading, hang on a minute, wait there, here it comes. So, who's saying what then? Heidi on Facebook saying, the word edgeable dies are my go-to dies. Then cards are quick and beautiful. Yeah, the word edgeable dies on the show, of course. Oh, thanks for all the Ben love coming in. Gilmore saying, love your sense of humour, Ben. Gilmore, tell my wife about my sense of humour, and that is hilarious. That would be good. I think she's forgotten how funny I am. Ray says, making me giggle. Thank you, Ben. Left-handed crafter on YouTube saying, I really like shows with Debbie. She always makes me laugh and learn. Do you know what?
Aww.
If that is a sentence, that we needed a sentence to kind of sum up what Debbie brings to the table here, that is it. If you're going to see a show with our Debbie Robinson, you're going to laugh and you're going to learn. That's brilliant, left-handed crafter.
That's what it's all about. It's all about that learning,
isn't it?
As well, isn't it? And you've got to have a laugh. I mean, I can't help who I am. It's just who I am, Ben.
But that's why we love. That's why I think people love this channel so much as well, because you've got so many different personalities, so many people with all their own sort of different quirks and different ways. And we are. I know we always say it, and some of you, I know lots of you, perhaps like, well, is it really one big happy family here? Honestly, it's just brilliant. Marilyn on YouTube is saying, I have this stencil collection. I love it. It's so versatile. And Lynn on Facebook saying, I can just imagine what it would be like with everyone getting together for a staff meal or drink.
Oh, it's been so long since we've done that, Ben. It really has. Obviously, when the world changes, oh, I can't wait. I really can't wait.
We were just discussing that yesterday, actually, when things do get back to normal. Because I've literally only been at this place in the whole crazy time that it's been going on. So I've loads of us have, haven't they? Like producer Rose is going, me too. So we've not had the chance to go out and go to the pub or, you know, go for a meal. But when we can, we're going to... It's going to be the knees up of all knees up, isn't it?
It will be then. Now, I'm using, if you've noticed, those will be quick dry inks. And quick dry, obviously, it's that non-smudge, so you can get those on. I've just put a few down. What I've used now, though, is I'm using the opaque pigment ink pads, which is the longer, it doesn't dry as quick. So it says open longer, which means you can add things like your clear embossing powders, which is what I'm going to do to create a little bit of texture as well, Ben. So by that, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to stamp a few images around here, and I'll just do this on a couple of them because I have already pre-done one. I am using my little finger dabber as well to get in all the extra detail that I want to get into as well.
So this is the opaque pigment you're using,
opaque pigment ink.
Okay.
It's left a little bit of what I call a bit of open time on there as well, and it means I can start to add things like my clear embossing powder. So again, all I'm going to do is just pop a little sprinkle just on there, just onto those two pieces, because obviously it's not going to cling to the quick dry because it's dried very quickly. What I'm just going to do though is bring in a piece of cardstock again. Let me see if I can find that cardstock that I used earlier. And I'm just going to pop this on, and then you can start to add texture without having to go into your, you know, your powders, your texture pastes and things like that. So this is just one way that you can add a bit of texture to it. And I'm just going to make sure I've covered all the things over that's not going to blow everywhere. But then you're going to get your heat tool, and then you're going to do the heat setting. And I just let my heat tool, when I'm using it, I let it warm up a little bit before I actually take it onto the cardstock. Yeah. And then I get asked this a fair few times, which way is better how to do it? On the top or underneath? I prefer to do this from the top view because I can see it change very quickly. There's no right or wrong way. It just is a question of what's your preference. And that's the best thing that's the best bit of advice I can give you. But what that actually does, Ben, is just create that lovely enamelled look. Yeah. Now you can keep adding to it. So I don't know if you've heard of double toil and treble. Treble embossing. Absolutely you can. Just keep it warm. Yeah. Keep it heated up, warm over, and then what you're going to do, Ben, is you're going to go back in again and you're going to pop this on. And what this does is it's like double embossing or triple embossing. I learnt about this for the first time last week, actually. Did you? I bet Leanne teach you? Leanne did, yeah. Absolutely, she did. Do you know, I've just put my piece of paper down. Oh. I don't know. You can go back in and do 2, and then you can go in again and make it super enamelly. So what I'm just going to do, let me just... we'll have to grab another piece of cardstock, Ben, because do you know, like everything in this building, what you lost? Something down and it instantly disappears. And I don't even know how I've managed to do that. What are you looking for? Just had my piece of card, what I scooped up in. Didn't you put it behind you on the... Put it down some, What? Oh. I forgot to put it all in there. If you can see it. If you can see a cloud of dust, I apologise. It's because I didn't knock it off and pop it back into my pot. That was brilliant. It's one of those questions, it's one of those things, do as I do, not as I say. All I can see is floating dust in front of me now, Ben. Oh, dearie me. One of these days I'll learn. But we'll do it again. We'll just heat it up. So absolutely, 2, 3, 4 times, depending on the feel that you want to go for. Yeah. You don't have to use texture paste. You can use your ink pads for this effect. Yeah. And you get that beautiful enamelled look. And I love this. This is just a great way of doing it. Now, this is just one way of doing that, Ben. So for now, I'm just going to leave that be for a second. But I don't know if you can see there, that little... Can you see the shine? Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah. So if you wanted to add a little bit more, just heat it back up. Because obviously once it's dry, you'll not be able to add to it. But if you heat it back up, what it does is just moistens it up again. So you can add your embossing powder. So that's when you can use it 2, 3, 4 times and over. Right, that's that little bit done, Ben, because I have already pre-done one ready. Yep. Making sure I've got myself all dusted down. Just to say as well, just whilst Debbie is dusting herself down, a brilliant show, because I learnt a lot as well, because one of the things I still feel like I'm learning about are all the different ink pads that we've got. If you were like me, you get a bit confused. If you want to see that technique again as well, last Friday's Colour Me Happy show with myself and Leanne, nothing to do with me, it was brilliant. Leanne just showing so many different techniques, going through all of the different ink pads that we've got. So if you ever get a little bit stuck going, which one do I use for what? Which one does this? Which one does the other? Last Friday, Colour Me Happy, definitely worth bookmarking. It was a really informative show. Was it an informative show? But I love that. Yeah. Do you know, I have learned absolutely huggings off Leanne. She's so talented. She really is. One of the techniques I learned was this lovely foil bleaching technique. Because obviously I've used water reactive inks in there as well. I can age it up a little bit. The longer you leave it on, and then you get all that lovely aged feel to it as well, which I just think is absolutely fabulous. And another way that you can use these. So I've created myself a little bit more of a texture on there. Yeah. And then we're going to use the stencil part of this, which I just love these. I think they're absolutely incredible, these stencils. And like I said, you're going to be able to use it not just for the same way that we would do where we've used the stamps. I could use the stencils to go over with some ink. In fact, I'll do that in a moment, Ben. Yep. But what I'm just gonna do is, because again, you've got all these to use, but I want to show you how you can use certain sections of this and emboss. So we're going to emboss. So this is just a different colour. I've used some sandstone, some lemon tonic and honey pot onto there to create that using there. What I'm going to do is bring in my plate combination, because to emboss a stencil in your Gemini, it's very, very achievable. You're going to take one of your clear plates, pop that down. You're going to pop on your stencil, pop that down. You're going to pop on your cardstock over the said area. Now, to make sure that's not going to move, I'm just going to add a bit of tape. So let's pop a little bit on onto another piece. Where's my other little piece? Come down. What have you done with your tape, Debbie? Here we go. There we are. So let's just pop that little part down. So that's going to hold my stencil in place. Then I'm going to put on embossing mat. So the embossing mat's going to go on the top.
Okay.
And what this is going to do is it's going to compress the stencil into that cardstock, into the mat, and create a beautiful embossed feel as well. So plastic shim then goes on the top, and then we're going to place the last plate is the cutting plate. So the combination, I'll just reiterate that again, is you put your stencil first, cardstock on the top, rubber embossing mat, plastic shim, cutting plate, run it through your Gemini. Now, I always say for those bits, trying to remember them, write it down on a little piece of paper.
Yeah.
As Debbie has done down the side. I always do it because I always try and think about that combination. And the last thing you want to do is ruin your stencil. So by putting too many plates in there, but look at the lovely effect that you get. And I'm just going to lift my tape off, just gently, does it? And then if I just pop this on, we lift that off, use my stencil in a moment, but now I've got a gorgeous embossing folder, so it's given that brick texture over the top. And if you want to emphasise it a little bit more, let's bring in honey pot. Let's bring in another ink dauber, and then let's just pick up a little bit more, just to go over the edge.
That's really
cool. And again, it's just a fabulous way of using, you think of all the stencils that are in that collection. Yeah. You are not only going to be able to use it as a inking platform, you're also going to be able to use it to emboss the detail as well. And that embossed detail, look at that.
Awesome.
Isn't that gorgeous? And that's just one way. But then going back to the piece of cardstock, we've got the stencil to act as a stencil now, and let's do a little bit more inking. So we're going to add some more texture to it.
Do you know what?
And that's what this is all about. It's all about playing. And you can use your quick dry inks, you can use your, what else can you use, Ben? What's happened to me daubers there? They are, let me get me, I'm going to get my finger daubers for this. You can use all sorts of inks to create this effect. And all it does is just carry on building up layers upon layers upon layers, and that's what it's all about, and that's why I love these. Yeah. Designed for a reason, Ben, but just look now, building up, and I'm going to carry on doing that, Ben, so I don't know if you want to carry on reading some more comments. Yeah, I will do. It's just awesome. I want to say I'm a bearer of very few brains, and I do forget things quite quickly, like, days just kind of like drift into one, and I do forget that I have seen some things, but I want to say that I've heard. Ben, finish your sentence. I've heard about using stencils as embossing folders before, but I'm pretty sure that I've never seen that. So that was absolutely brilliant to be able to see that. And it just shows you actually how multifunctional loads of our products are. And again, I love this as well, because if you're seeing a stencil for the first time, you might be forgiven for thinking, well, I've got to use the whole thing every time I use it. But no, look at what Debbie's doing here, just using the little ink daubers that we've got, just taking little sections from the stencil, and just that's just what I love about it. Again, is you're not being precise. You're not having to kind of like measure and think where it's going. You're literally just, But look what we've created, Ben, and that started life as a piece of blue cardstock, and all I've done is added and layered textures, and that's what these stencils and these stamps are all about, and they are incredibly brilliant. So what shall we do, Ben? Shall we put this together? Yeah. Let's get this together as a card, because I'm really happy with that. And like I said, it didn't take that long to build those layers up. And by using and mixing your inks, that's exactly what you can do, and getting this lovely texture. And I could have carried on, Ben. I could have just literally added pieces, the sticky ink pad, and thrown some clear embossing powder down. Those things would work equally as well to create that texture. That's what it's all about, and that's what I love. I genuinely love getting inky and messy anyway. Anybody who knows me, what's happened to his glue? It seems to have dried up. Hang on a minute, let's see if I can get that top off. But it's all about having a play. No right or wrong way. But when you've got great products, and if you think of how many you've got in that collection, the fun that you're going to be able to have just is incredible.
And the fact you're getting those 2 for free and that extra 15% off as well. It is amazing. Mandy just saying on YouTube, I always enjoy Debbie. Her cards are good as well as her information. Panda Crafts on YouTube saying, haha, Ben, do you ever switch off? You do make us giggle. Well, yeah, I do switch off. As soon as 8 o'clock rolls around UK time, I'm on the sofa out there. Gone. Literally, gone. And Sonia on Facebook just saying, I love this collection. I had to buy it when it launched. Sarah's Creations on Facebook just said, I've just ordered the stencils. Well, that's good to know. You will have an absolute ball with these, honestly. You've seen, well, just a snapshot as to how versatile they are. We have had a question in about stamps as well, Debbie. I don't know if you want to take that now.
Of course, yeah. Well, I'm just building this card up. I'll do my best.
It's all about priming stamps. So Marilyn's asked, and I think producer Erin was saying Enchanted Craft Fairies asked a similar question. So talking about stamps,
yes.
Can you ask Debbie how she primes the stamps, and also do you have to prime them every time you use them?
Right. So once you get a new set of stamps, depending on which ones they are, they can still, in manufacturing, they can have like a film over them.
Yeah.
And you'll know when you stamp and you don't get that crisp, clean image straight away. So you can either stamp a few times, do you know, like keep going over and stamp on a bit of scrap paper, or you can prime it with, now have I got one here? I have probably got one in my bag, because this is a good one. Because you can prime it with our clear embossing. Do you know our sticky ink pad? I'm just checking to see if it's a clear one, because mine's rather mucky.
Oh, yeah.
But what you can do is you can stamp onto the back of your stamp and then rub it in with your finger. Just keep it like literally take it into your stamp, rub that into your stamp, and then put your ink on and then stamp.
Yeah.
That's the one way of priming it. I've heard people saying that they've sanded the stamps down.
No.
Personally, I would steer away from that one, and that's only because you could take away some of the design if you do that, because depending on the sanding block that you use, and someone once said to me, oh, I used a bit of sanding paper from DIY store. I was like, and then she wondered why it went stamping.
Yeesh.
That's because she'd taken off that design, because sandpaper is quite rough. So to prime them, either just stamp them with ink a few times till you get that crispness, or just literally take this, and this is our translucent clear, pop it onto the top of your stamp, rub that in, and then take your ink, pop it on and stamp, and you'll get a clean, crisp thing. And in the answer to the question, do you have to do that every time? No. Once you've primed them, that's it. You don't need to do that. So that's just one little top tip of how you can prime your stamps. Right then, Ben. Oh, do you know, while I've been talking, I forgot to wrap my string around my card. I wonder if it's dried.
My bad.
It's my own fault. It's my own little fault, because I've used, though, because I've used purpose glue, I can get away with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap, and this is just a bit of twine string. I'm going to wrap it around. So let me pop a little bit of glue just on one end. And then all I'm going to do is a little wrappy feature just around.
You do some wrapping, did you say?
A bit of wrapping, yeah. Yeah, look at this, just wrap.
Oh, that kind of wrapping. I thought you were going to start...
that kind of wrapping.
Like,
what did you think I meant?
I thought you were going to start spitting some beats.
Oh, I love
whilst you were crafting.
Do you know, if you got me near a microphone,
yeah,
I'd have a go at singing, not so much rapping.
Do you like a bit of karaoke?
Oh, my days.
Do you?
Oh, my days. You are talking my language, literally.
What's your go-to karaoke song?
One that I love to sing every time that I'm on karaoke is I'm Alive by Celine Dion. I love that one. It's Stuart Little. If you've ever seen Stuart Little, it's Stuart Little 2's number 2 film. Right. It was the theme tune to that one. Yeah. So that's one of my go-to.
Okay, what's next on the set list? ABBA?
ABBA, a little
bit
of ABBA.
ABBA. What's your favourite one?
I love the medley one. It's called the Dancing Queen medley, and I do lots of... Oh, I just love singing, Ben. I love singing. It's one of my favourite pastimes.
Are you good? Any good?
I can hold a tune. I'm not going to say I'm like Celine Dion, but I can hold a tune. I can.
Can we get you on Wake Up Call, maybe? Get you singing? Do a little...
Pardon? On a Monday morning? On a Monday morning?
You could do a bit of warm-ups before.
Oh, I do let myself into these things, don't I, Ben? I do let myself into
Comment, who wants to hear Debbie sing on Monday morning show? A bit of ABBA. Love that, the ABBA medley. We could have Craig's karaoke session. We could get him there in a real sort of like, bad taste glittery jacket, with a really terrible, terrible speakers that they have for karaoke. And then get the disco ball going round. And next up on the karaoke, it's Debbie singing the ABBA medley.
Oh, I will sing anything. I love Celine, I love Shania, I just love singing full stop. Now, Ben, can you see this particular stamp is from that beautiful stamp set? We're not just giving you the stencils, we're giving you lovely sentiments. Life is what happens to us while we are making other plans. I love that. And again, using the stencil part of that, you saw me emboss with it, but just in the background, I used segments of there with that honey pot just to pick that up. And again, you can really match all of these. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit of dimension to this again, Ben. Oh, can you imagine me singing Monday morning?
I want you to. My favourite ABBA song, I do like a bit of ABBA. My favourite one is, have you seen Johnny English with Rowan Atkinson?
Yes.
And when he's in the bathroom, it's the first one, when he's singing Does Your Mother Know?
Oh, I love that.
Into his toothbrush. That's why I love that song so much. You're so hot, please didn't me. That one. You need that.
I do love that. I think that's fine. I love Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson.
Mr. Bean.
I love him. He's absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
There we go. So now you can see how you can bring all of those stamps and stencils to life. Not just for stenciling those backgrounds. You can get texture to this, and you can also get texture by using your your stencil as an embossing folder as well. So there you go, Ben. That's another one done.
I tell you what, this is such a brilliant show, isn't it? If I do say so myself, what a great show! 3 fab demos. Keep note of those. What we'll do, let's say in around about half an hour. It's 5:10 already. In around about half an hour's time, we'll recap on all of the demos that Debbie's already done, so you can get a bit of a refresher. To all those demos, because you need to vote for your favourite towards the end of the show. Let's just recap though on this collection. I'll quickly whiz through these so you can see once again. Loads of people plumping for this collection, and I'm not surprised because it's super versatile, as you've seen. I mean, again, who would have thought it, right? A stencil, you can emboss with it as well. I mean, super versatile. So within each of the packs that you get within this collection, you get your background stencils, and then you get your corresponding stamps to go with it. So this one is your It's Time, with those beautiful clock faces on there, and then some lovely sentiments to go with it. Love this one as well, got a real sort of autumnal feel to it. You're back to nature, love that sort of bark stencil there, and then you've got your happy birthday and enjoy your day. This one here is that gorgeous Life Happened with the beautiful brick wall that we saw, so the embossing going on with that as well. Your little cogs in there too, and some more beautiful stamps to go with that as well. Then you've got your Write Your Own Story. Again, love it, with all of those letters just scattered all over the place with the ink splats. I mean, that's just amazing, isn't it? Just for you and more as far as the stamps are concerned. Next up is your Happiness Blooms, gorgeous flowers and that lovely trellis as well to create a lovely background, thinking of you. And Happiness Blooms, just a few of the stamps that you're going to get. This one here is lovely music and lyrics. There they are, the notes flying off the page. It's almost as if Debbie is in full voice, banging out the Dancing Queen. Music is what feelings sound like, just one of the stamps that you're going to get. And these two are your freebies, don't forget. Double discount, so Life is a Journey, that gorgeous sort of globe effect, if you like, with the map of the world. Looks gorgeous when you've stenciled it. Love the compass stamp, and then you've got Bon Voyage and Life is a Journey. Plus, you're also getting for free your Make-A-Wish, which is the dandelion clock. Love the background here as well on that stencil. And then you get those beautiful stamps with it as well. So those free, plus on top of that, you're getting an extra 15% off the normal price, $35.64 or $45.64, and then on top of that, of course, you're going to get your club membership discount as well. So platinum members come down to $28.51 or $36.51. Awesome deals to be had across the show. We'll have a look at some more comments in just a second. One thing I just wanted to kind of make you aware of, which we're not going to have time to demo on the show, but if you are into your soft crafts, if you love those kind of things, or maybe you're looking to start a new hobby, we've got your embroidery kits. These are absolutely brilliant. I tell you what I'll do. If I just just get you one out so you can see what you're going to get within each of these. So you get your embroidery ring, and then so within each one you've got your embroidery ring. You've then also got your fabric, as it were, with the image on there, and then you're also going to get all of your thread included in there too. Full instructions included for you as well. Just a nice little sideline, I suppose, away from maybe doing your paper craft and all those kind of things. But basically, you're going to get the love kit. You're then going to get this. I love that with those two flamingos. Hey, get that done and sorted for Valentine's. That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? True love. This one I absolutely love because that hot air balloon is amazing. I've always wanted to take a ride in a hot air balloon.
Oh, me too, Ben.
Oh, yeah, with a glass. Oh, thanks, guys. Erin and Laura in the gallery. There's me going, oh, I've always wanted to take a ride in a hot air balloon. They're going, it's terrifying. Brilliant. Thanks a lot. Just kill it for me, why don't you? There's me imagining just floating away amongst the clouds with a glass of champagne going, what the hell? It's terrifying. Ah! Thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. And then for free, you're going to get this gorgeous butterfly collection as well. We love it. Your little fabric flutterby. So you get that one for free within the collection, plus an extra 20% off. It's £30, it's $40, it's £26 or $32 for the start of a brand new hobby, potentially, or great as gift ideas as well. I mean, seriously. A super duper collection. Now, if you are getting this collection, go on, get in there. You might also want embroidery scissors. How cute are these? Are you joking me? These are so cute. I mean, obviously they're going to do the job for you, but don't they look the absolute business? They look like scissors from a bygone age, don't they? I love those. $6.39 for your embroidery scissors. They also look like a bird. You know what I mean? Like a what?
The stalk scissors. Like stalk scissors.
They
That's
do.
what it used to be called.
That's it. It's stalk, isn't it?
Yeah, my nana used to have them. Yeah. Yeah, they're lovely. I love them. I think they're fabulous.
Anyway, I'm glad you said all I can see now is a stalk scissors. $6.39 or $7.96 is the deal on this, saving 20%. You get another 20% off that if you are a platinum member. I feel like I need a sip of my coffee, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop a little video on for you here, a little video which will give you more information about our Club Inspire, because I mean I can rabbit on about it, but if I'm not making any sense, this video definitely will.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the Crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Debbie, can I be your agent, please? Because
Yes, why would you want to be my agent?
well, the bookings are flying in, left, right, and centre. Well, they were talking about getting you in for Glastonbury this year, but unfortunately that's been cancelled. So maybe maybe next year. But Gilmore on YouTube is saying, yes, Debbie, singing on a morning show would be fab. Ben can do the MC and sound effects. I'm in for that. Book me in. I mean, if Debbie's going to get paid the big bucks now, we found out she's, top singer. I don't mind being the backing singer or the pianist guy, whatever it is. Lynn on Facebook saying, karaoke for Debbie, would love to hear her. And then lots of other lovely comments. So about that last demo, Yvonne just saying, I sure love that twine on the card. Loving your demos, Debbie says. Carol, beautiful colours, Debbie. How do you vote for just one? Says Sarah's Creations on YouTube. They're all beautiful. We'll give you a rundown of all of the items that you, all of the demos that you can vote for in just a little while. Beth just saying, I purchased a pair of those embroidery scissors today, the stalk scissors. Melissa saying, I have those embroidery scissors, they're really good. And Ro on Facebook just talking about hot air balloon rides. Thank you, Ro. You've restored my faith in these. Hot air balloon rides are the best. I did it in the Napa Valley over the vineyards. Gorgeous. So there we are. Ro, thank you. I shall take your advice and I shan't listen to these people in my ear. These, I can't think of a word to call them, which I can use on the TV. Choose your words carefully, Ben.
Choose your words carefully.
These bounders in my ear. Get in touch on Facebook, get in touch on YouTube if you want to comment, if you want to ask any questions as well, and indeed we'll need you to get in touch within the next sort of 20 minutes or so anyway to vote for your favourite project. But before we do that and recap on some of the most popular items on our Cartload, we do have some lovely images for you. These word edgeables have been proving so popular, and it's nice to see that loads of you have already got your word edgeables within your collection. So this is Sue's card. Love that. Happy birthday. Using that with the H here, so using her number dies there as well. And love the papers and the butterfly on there as well, Sue. That is absolutely gorgeous. Our Mary, absolutely off Mary, always sending in pictures. Just loving that. So on that one, oh yeah, look, it's Joe and Sarah. That's brilliant.
Oh, that's lovely.
I love that.
Oh, do you know, it's from a very talented Mary. She's absolutely fabulous. That is. Do you know there's those alphabets on there as well? Do you know the statement alphabets?
Oh, yeah.
They're on there as well. Oh, that is a gorgeous. Gorgeous. Is that a scrapbook page or a card? That could be a scrapbook page. That's beautiful.
Love that.
Absolutely beautiful.
Love these. Mary sent me a Christmas card this year.
I got one as well.
Did you?
Parchment. Love parchment.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
beautiful.
so lovely. Thank you, Mary. And look at this one again. So this is using the Snowflake collection, isn't it?
Gorgeous. Absolutely. Do you know, it looks like she's done a bit of parchment on there as well. Yeah, it looks gorgeous, that.
Wow, Mary.
Gorgeous.
Never fail to impress us here at Crafty TV. Thank you for sending those in. As I say, Facebook and YouTube, if you want to comment during the rest of the show and ask any questions too. We love your interaction. It's really, really cool. And also, studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk if you want to send us any more of your pictures in. Any projects that you're currently working on. I mean, if they tie in with the goodies that we've got on the show, so much the better. Let's just recap, though, on this collection here, your cardstock, because it's a really, really brilliant deal. And actually, you don't want to run out of your cardstock. With this, you're going to get your matte black cardstock, always super useful, and particularly great, of course, if you're using things like your gilding waxes, your sparkle pens as well, your metallic inks, obviously going to look great on your black cardstock. 40 sheets, 300 GSM. You're then also going to get within this collection your watercolour cardstock, so working perfectly with all of your water-based dyes and pens as well. 300 GSM and 15 sheets of that, and then thrown in for absolute freebie is your Centuropol. I love this. This is your ivory. Again, you've got that wonderful sheen on there. Gorgeous colours too. If you're making wedding stationery, wedding cards and invitations, it's that sort of colour, isn't it? Really gorgeous. So that comes for free with these two. And then you're getting an extra 10% off the deal as well. Of course, if you are platinum, 20% further to that 10% you're already getting off. I know it doesn't all stack up, does it? But amazing. 16, 17 or 24, 23 is the deal on that. Now, we've seen a little bit of embossing on the show already today with the stencil that Debbie embossed with just a few moments ago. But we do have genuine embossing folders on the show for you as well. So, this collection, again, is brilliant. 1043 3. So your 3D embossing folder. 3D embossing folders really are the absolute biz. They kind of, the best way that I can kind of like think about this in my mind is it's like, you know, within a normal embossing folder, it's kind of all on a level. This has kind of got like peaks and troughs, if you know what I mean, within the actual depth of the emboss to give you that 3D effect. This one here is your Regency swirls. Absolutely gorgeous. And if I just flip that around, you might just be able to see it slightly better on the reverse. You're also going to get within this another 3D embossing folder, which is your Butterfly Dreams, 2.75 by 5.75 inches. On the back, again, you can just see those gorgeous butterflies. They look absolutely gorgeous. And then for absolutely free, I think this is the diddiest little cut and emboss folder I've ever seen. It's teeny tiny, but it's really cute. So this is a cut and emboss folder. As Debbie was talking to you about a few moments ago, you're going to get that cut, and of course you get the emboss with that as well. That is super, super cute. I love that. That is for free. And then on top of that, you get another 5% off the price it should be. So that is $10.43 or $11.30. It's over 40% off all told. And of course, you then get another 20% off that price as well. Stunning buys. That's so cute.
It is really lovely. It's so lovely. And it'll fit most of sentiment stamps and things like that behind there, plus pictures as well of your loved ones. Do you know, if you do the shrunken down version ones, those little tiny passport ones and things like that, they look beautiful. I've used them before in scrapbook pages, let me tell you. Just show you a few samples that we've got here so you can see these. This is that beautiful butterfly one.
Yeah.
And you can see now, this side is being used on the deboss side, and this has been on the emboss side. So that's a gorgeous one there. Taking snippets from that beautiful big 5x7, you could take it and shorten it as well and use it with the things in your crafty stash. You can just use elements with your inks and your embossing folders there. And again, your gilding wax. I'm going to use some spray on this one, but look at that one, Ben. You can just taking a little snippet of it and popping it onto a card. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I am going to use this in a demo right now, and I'm also going to use some of our sprays that our lovely Tracy's been getting for me. So let me just show you. I've taken a piece of watercolour cardstock, and I'm doing a little bit of an inky feature there where I've popped lemon tonic and honey pot. I've done a bit of fuchsia, and then I've popped a little bit of crushed velvet around the edges as well. So literally, I'm going to take that gorgeous 5x7 one.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen me when I do embossing folders, I do tend to cut them down to size just slightly to fit them in there. And this is a 3D embossing folder, Ben. Excuse me, got a tickle there. So what you do to feel this is if you can feel the raised side, which is on this side, that is the bit that you're going to put your cardstock. If you're using stuff like a textured one or a coloured one, you're going to place that over the top of there, because what that's going to do is push through the embossing folder, and the design of the emboss is going to come through this side. This one is the deboss side, which means it's got this bit is the recess, this is the raised side, this is the recess side.
Yeah.
So when you meet them together, they compress together, and that's how you get that lovely feature. Now I'm going to place that just in there, and then I'm going to run this through the machine. Now, in combination, and I'm going to show you in this method so you can see it. If we can go back to overhead for a second, just so you can see how I'm going to do this. I've got the plastic shim. I'm going to pop my folder with my cardstock in there, and then what I'm going to do is place my magnetic shim over, and then lastly the plastic shim. 3D folder, that is the combination. And if it's too much for you, then just take and substitute it out, or if it's still not enough, pop the metal one. Always make sure the metal though is encapsulated within the sandwich, not the metal plate on the top. If you put the metal plate on the top, you're going to get a very curvy banana. Let me tell you now, with your metal shim. So always remember, never ever put your metal, because the metal contact in metal rollers, and it'll come out. And can I tell you how I know?
Yeah.
Because I did it.
I
did it. I tried and tested it. I did it by accident, actually, to be fair, because nobody ever told me. So, yeah, so that's just one combination to remember. Oh, look at that.
Oh, come on, Debbie.
Look at that. And that is absolutely beautiful. The colours look absolutely incredible. The embossing looks absolutely incredible. And we're going to add a little touch of class to this now. Now, I don't know where Brenda has gone.
I haven't seen Brenda since we moved.
I haven't seen Brenda since we moved. I don't know where she disappeared to.
Oh, she's in the cupboard behind you.
Is she in the
apparently.
cabinet? Have I got time to go? Which
Yeah,
cabinet?
go on out. You have a quick look, see if you
Which
can find her.
cabinet?
I'll
This one here?
yeah, have a look.
Oh, I might have to go and have a little nosy. Have I got a second to go
I'll
and
cover
have
you.
a nosy?
Ready,
Thanks.
go.
Go.
Right, we've got some lovely messages just coming in. Aisha on Facebook saying, Debbie, you always do such lovely pieces of art. Just going back to the stencils, Fred171 on YouTube saying, stencils are great for making masculine themed cards. Yeah, those stencils that we've got some real kind of masculine sort of themes on there as well. So that is brilliant. Katie Henderson just talking about hot air ballooning as well. Katie saying, Ben, I also hot air ballooned in Napa. And it was so beautiful and peaceful, an absolute must. I need to check out this Napa Valley that you all speak of. And Betty on YouTube is saying, I have that 3D folder. I use it so much. It's so beautiful. Loads of love for this embossing folder collection, actually. Marilyn saying 3D folders are the best. And Mary on Facebook just saying that the embossing and the colours that Debbie's using over there are absolutely gorgeous. Right, hang on a minute. I'm proud to say that I want to say, for the first time in the new studios, she's back, bigger and better than ever before.
And rather mucky looking.
Yeah,
God
quite
love her.
mucky looking.
Oh, look, Brenda's here.
Yay!
She's here, bless her. Oh, I love her.
You could have dressed up, Brenda.
I've got a Debbie at home.
What?
I've got a Debbie at home. Mine says Debbie on mine, because our lovely Liam, I were like going round. Do you know when Craig had his diva strop the other night? I had a diva strop last year. And I was like, I want a Brenda. I'm not happy, why haven't I got a Brenda? And our lovely Liam made me a Debbie. He did it with the sentiment stamps and popped it in the back and then encapsulated it. So I've got my own at home. I love her. And so let's just put this down. Now what I'm going to do, just if I lift that up for a second, I'm going to use some of our sprays now. We've got some fabulous sprays. Have we got the sprays on the show today?
We do have the sprays on the show today.
Have we got the whole colours?
We've got 3 colours, haven't we?
Which colours have we got?
We have got the gold.
Yep.
We've got the iridescent glitter and silver.
Perfect. That's the 3 I've got.
Awesome.
Oh, fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Now, I always give it a little shake. This is actually, this is spray glitter. This is a varnish as well. And so what it does is it actually sprays the glitter on and it varnishes it, so it gives it a nice cover over the top as well when you let it dry naturally. But I love this. Now, the trick to using these is you don't go in really close. You lift it up a little bit. And I just use little short, sharp.
What colour you got there, Debbie?
Oh, this is silver.
Oh.
So this is beautiful. I'm going to show you in a moment on some black, but what I'm just going to do is spray it all over. I love this stuff. Can I just tell you, I adore our sprays. Now, don't know if you can... Oh, can you see it there?
Yeah, you can, Debbie.
Can you see that beautiful shine and that beautiful hint of glitter over there? It just picks it up absolutely beautiful. I am going to show you, if I may, while I'm letting that dry for a second, Ben. I'm just going to bring in some black cardstock. Now, can I do with this in Brenda? I think I can. I think I can get away with this in Brenda. So I'm going to put an A4 sheet of black cardstock down, but I'm actually going to cover half of it up.
Right.
Because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it. Now, I'm going to use the silver again, and I'm just going to go in so that you can see the difference. Now, this is absolutely beautiful. I love this spray, can I just tell you? At the minute, it doesn't look like anything.
Yeah.
So we take it out, we take it off, and then look at the difference. So can you see the matte black is what I popped it on, and look at that.
That's like the sky at night almost, with the stars in the sky.
It's just stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, with anything, I always tell people when you're using a spray, make sure it's a well-ventilated room. Make sure you're not actually over the top of it. If you've got like not allergies or anything like that, but if it's not, because they're quite a nice spray, a nice strong spray, but it's the effect that you get and the varnish finish as well. It's like a lacquer over. Look at that. You can see it from holding it up. Absolutely incredible.
Boom.
I love our sprays. They are something that I carry around with me everywhere. You've got the beautiful iridescent, and I'm just going to bring that in for a second. We've got a lovely iridescent one, which is multicoloured. So you've got pinks and greens and silvers and golds and all sorts of beautiful ones in that one. And then we've got a gorgeous gold one as well.
Yeah.
And this one is equally as beautiful. I just love all of our sprays. There is another one, I don't know if it's on the website or if it's out of stock at the moment, called Pearl something, I think it's called.
Pearl's the singer.
Pearl Diamond. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Plain.
It seems to be like getting even more sparkly as you leave it?
Yeah, the longer you drive, the more intense that spray becomes, and it's absolutely beautiful. And I can see this now is actually, oh, look at this. This is looking absolutely beautiful, and that's beautiful. Oh, look. So let's get this on a card, Ben. Let's pop this on a card. I'm going to bring it back in with something else as well that we've had on the show tonight, which is those beautiful edgeables.
Yeah.
It's almost a shame to cover it up, but I thought, you know what? We can.
Do you know
we
what?
can.
There's loads of words coming in about this, like stunning, amazing, gorgeous, and actually, Brenda, whilst you're here, just got to say there's a lot of love for you, Brenda, as well. Robin says, welcome back, Brenda. Nice to see you again, Brenda, says Mary. Can't believe it.
I'm thinking, who's Brenda watching? Who's Brenda? I've realised it's
Brenda. I can't believe we're getting messages in from people saying, but there we go, I'll play along. Panda Crafts on YouTube saying, fancy shoving Brenda in a cupboard. Poor Brenda. She's out, it's fine. She was social distancing.
Bless her,
isolating.
Yeah. She's been isolating.
Yeah, she's come out now, she's fine. It's all fine. It's all fine.
I love it. Now, I'm going to bring in one of the, and I'll show you, because this is one that I made earlier, but using one of the, I'm calling them now Debbie Fishables. the edgeables.
Debbie Fishables.
So sorry.
Love
and
it.
I've just added, I've done thinking of you on this one, and I've put some foam pads behind the back. Just going to strip those off, Ben, and then I'm just going to pop that over the top. Almost ashamed to cover that gorgeous piece up, because it is beautiful, the vibrant colours there. But I'm just going to use it to show you that you can bring all of these collections together and use them. And then literally, I'm going to add a little butterfly onto there as well. And then we are done with that one to show you that embossing folders can be in the foreground or they can be in the background. Yeah. But equally, they all work beautifully together. So if I just hold that there for a second, you'll be able to see that. Let's pop that on. There you go. So you can bring them all in together and you've got that beautiful embossed background detail along with the edgeable. Really gorgeous. And don't forget those beautiful, beautiful sprays. How gorgeous does that look? Look at the difference there. Black matte cardstock. Bit of spray and you've got yourself some beautiful glitter card. And when it dries, let it dry naturally. Don't heat this, don't put your heat gun to it. Let it dry naturally. You get that beautiful finished varnish. I use it for lots of things. I use it for embellishments, for all sorts of things when I just want to add a touch of sparkle to something. Gorgeous, love them.
Do us a favour, I'm just going to have a look at some bits over here. Can you, whilst I'm chatting, just get out the demos that you've done so far? So when we come back, we can just have a quick look at all of the demos so you guys can vote for your favourites from this show, because we've got to crown our demo of the show. But these embossing folders, right, absolutely amazing. So the one that you saw there was that 3D embossing folder. This one here, the Regency swirls, absolutely stunning. I think you will agree. And you kind of getting the idea of how great 3D embossing folders are. You're then also going to get your butterfly dreams included as well, which is again absolutely gorgeous. We all love our butterflies in craft, and again that is a 3D embossing folder. And then for free, probably the cutest little delicatest frame ever. Look at that, he's so cute. It is a cut and emboss folder as well, that one. So you get that one free. You get an extra 5% off the price as well. So that is your double discount. $10.43 or $11.30 is the deal on this. Another 20% off if you're a platinum member. $8.34 or $9.04 is the deal on that. Also, just to mention, the blending tools. So if you've already got your actual blending tools as well and you need the refills, then this is a great time. New year, new refill. That was a bit Brucey, that wasn't it? All right, my loves. So the refills. Do you know what? You get 20% off this collection. What we were laughing about, and Leanne and I were talking about this yesterday, and I've always thought this. So these are your square ones, even though they're rectangular. And it only came to light the other day that they didn't realise that they'd called them square when they're actually rectangles. And I'd always thought this, and I never wanted to pipe up. When you guys are going about, oh, your square ones, it's like, well, they're definitely rectangles. So apparently they're going to correct that in the future. But you get, doesn't matter really, you get 10 of your spare rectangle heads. You also get 10 of your definitely circular ones as well. And then you're also going to get your blending eggs, your blending sponges is what they're actually called. So you're getting 4 of those, plus 10 of your circles and 10 of your rectangles as well. £10. or $13 is the deal on that. It's a 20% saving, plus another 20% off if you are a platinum member. Also, right, yes, so much. I can't believe the time is flying here. We've got some gorgeous stamps on the show for you as well. So let me show you. Hang on a second. Let's go. I've got some boards. Yeah, I've only got 2 boards here. So hang on a minute. Oh, let me wait there. Hang on. Hold fire. There we go. Right. Hold fire. So this one. Oh yeah, I keep saying that. I always say that, Erin, when you're in the chair producing, and yeah, you hold fire. Hang on a moment. There we go. Hang on. So with this collection, we have got your photo polymer stamps. All right. So top quality stamps is what we are talking about here, and you're going to get your fancy florals, beautiful stamps for kind of layering up and making some beautiful floral borders, making some sort of gorgeous floral wreaths as well. Then you're also going to get within this bundle this little collection here, which is your floral teacups. Again, how cute is this? So basically what it is, a stamp set that you can kind of build up the layers of your stamps to create these really cute little teacups there. And he said really cute English teacups, but you know what I mean? It's got a real sort of English sort of British sort of feel about it, really, hasn't it? A cup of tea makes everything better. You're tea-rific. Get well soon. And I love that little stamp in the shape of a tea bag. Take life 1 cup at a time. So you get those 2, and then for absolutely free, nada, nix, nothing, you get the spring wreath as well. That is gorge. So again, gorgeous wreath there that you can stamp out, and then once again all of these different sentiments to go with it. So today is all about you. So very sorry, happy birthday, from my heart to yours, and more. And of course you can build this wreath up to make it look exactly how you want it to look, with all of those stamping elements there. That's free. Your double discount is an extra 10% off, $13.48 or $14.31, less another 20% if you are a platinum member, $10.78 or $11.45. Right, we're going to see these. Just before we do, we're just going to do a quick recap for those of you that have just joined us, and for those of you who are saying, oh, we need to vote on the demo of the show, but I can't remember what they were. Here is Debbie with a quick chart countdown of the demos that we've seen so far.
So we started that first demo, we used those beautiful edgeables, and this was our thank you edgeable, our double Z fold. So I don't know what you want to call this one. Should we just say thank you?
Yes.
Call that one thank you. So you've got that beautiful double Z feature to this, and that gorgeous edgeable design. So that was the first demo that we did. The second one was the big snowflake. I don't know what else to
call that one snowflake.
Which is the diamond pop-up easel card. So you've got that beautiful diamond feature there, and we used elements from that. So that one, shall we call that just snowflake?
Yep.
So we'll say thank you, snowflake. Then we've got Life Happens. I don't know how you want to call this one. That beautiful, yeah, just a life. Should we just call this one Life? Where we used to get some extra textures without using any texture paste, but we've used extra textures by using that embossing folder technique with the stencil, layered up different types of inks on the background. So we'll call that one Life. So that's the other one. And then lastly, we finished off with the beautiful embossing folder there, and brought one of those edgeables back into the equation. So you've got that gorgeous edgeable with that beautiful sparkle in the background as well. So again, that, should we just call that, what should we call that one, Ben?
So we've got thank you,
so
snowflake,
got thank you, snowflake,
life, and
sparkle. Sparkle, like it.
Yeah,
Whoever shouted that in his ear.
So vote for your favourite then. Voting is open now, and the one with the most votes will be popped onto our Crafty Walk of Fame, and of course we'll recap on all of those demos during Second Chance Sunday to see which will be crowned Demo of the Week, and to see if Debbie can hang on to her title of Crafter of the Week. Dun, dun, dun. Right, we're going to have a look at these stamps now. So this collection, 1348, 1431. Which ones from this collection, Debbie, are you going to be stamping with?
Well, I'm just going to show you how to use them. There are layering stamps, and these were designed to make it easy so that you didn't have to colour in. And so this is why we designed these. So they're all numbered. Each one of these stamps are numbered. I'll show you a few samples in a moment. What I'm going to use is the... Oh, no, look what's happened here. Oh, I've made a bit of a mess. I knew it'd happen. I knew it'd happen, Ben. I'm all right now, yep. I'm going to use the floral teacups. Now, they all come with this lovely design, and you can see on them the stamps are labelled up. So you've got 1, you've got 2, you've got your number 3, and then lots of other extra embellishments on there to add detail as well. So it's a question of just using inks. Now, I'm going to use some quick dry inks for this, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm using my stamping platform and my stamping mat. So we're going to start off with number 1. And that's the number 1, and it tells you because it says on the packaging, but it also, well, it did tell you on the stamp. I think we might have took that one off. But what we're just going to do, and a lovely tip that helps is having this straight edge and this pointed edge here on the stamp makes it very easy for when you're layering up. And it's just a case of using your crosshair in your stamping platform and lining that up. And I'm just going to remember I've placed it in that first quadrant.
Okay.
Oh, that was a big word for me.
That's what?
A big word. Did you notice I used that big word?
What, placed? Oh, quadrant.
It sounded fabulous.
That's a good word.
Out loud. Well, what's that? Big words this time of night.
Brilliant. It is good.
So I'm going to start with pink tulip. I'm going to add a bit of pink tulip on.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop that all the way across my stamp. Now, another little top tip, and our Fiona always does this, is where she pops a little pencil mark on her cardstock so she knows exactly where she's going. But I tend to use the cardstock as my guide. So I'm going to use it by using my ruler on here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So I know, oh no, you're going to have to use it a bit higher up, Debs. A bit higher up. We'll use the top. Oh, I need step. Can I just step a minute?
Why you chat to yourself?
I have to chat to myself, Ben. I chat to myself all the time when I'm at home.
Here we go.
I've got Leanne's step. Look how tall I've got right. I'd love to be this tall.
Would you?
Oh, I would. I'm so envious of Jan. And Sarah's tall as well.
How tall are you, Debbie?
5'1" and a bit.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm only
you
5'1"
look
and a bit.
taller.
Well, Laura, you are not 5'1" and a bit. Well, I must be a bit bigger then, because I think I'm a bit taller than you. I might be 5'2", half an inch.
I don't look at you and think you're 5'1". I mean, you're not now. You're about 6 foot tall, aren't you?
Oh, well, I am now. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just making sure as well. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit that I can use this to line up. So I'm going to use my ruler at the top, and I'm going to press that down as well. I wish I'd have used Fiona's technique with pencil now, but you'll get the gist. Oh, I can see I've gone a bit wonky, Ben. That's because I can't stretch right over there.
That's all right.
I should have forewarned myself and chopped the paper down to start with, Ben. That's what I should have done. So it's one of those, do as I say,
not as I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when you can see now, you've got this lovely first image just onto there. Very faint to start with, but we're going to build it up, because that's what these stamps are all about. So that's as number 1 decorative feature. Number 2 is on here, so we're going to follow as number 2 one. Pop that one on, remembering where I popped that crosshair and use that as the guide. I hope I've got that on properly. Let's just pop that on there. So let's pop that on there. I'm going to use the next colour. What colour shall we have now, Ben? Yeah, I'll have a bit of plum jam. So we'll go in with the plum jam. Bit of plum jam. Pop that on, and then again, we're just going to place that, and I'm going to try and use this. So I've got my card on again, and let's just see if I can get that right. So literally pop that down, build it off, and you can see now it's building up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. So, I need to come down a little bit just for a second. Need to clean my stamp up, Ben. I'm not going to leave all my ink all over my stamp.
I didn't realise until I was over there the other day that there is that box over there. And it must have been Leanne then who was standing on it.
Yeah, it was made for Leanne.
As well.
It's Leanne's box, because Leanne's even smaller than me.
Ah.
Well,
I stand on a box as well, didn't you know that? If I just get down off my box, I'm only actually that tall.
Ben. Right, number 3, we're going to pop number 3 on there. So again, let's just pop that down onto my platform. I think I've got it on my crosshair fine. Now this is the floral design. I think I'm going to use plum jam again. Let's get my plum jam in there. So again, just take your ink on, pop that down, and then, did I remember where I lined it up, Ben? Did I remember? Do you know what? I might have just gone, I'm just going to use my little
That looks about right.
Look, it's coming together lovely now, isn't it? And then we're going to just clean the stamp down again. Let's clean that down. Pop that back on in its little spot, which is your number 3. This is why I always keep my sheet so that you can remember which one is which. Now, where's number 4? There's number 4. Let's get us number 4 layer down. Same spot again, Ben. Just a different colour this time, though. So we'll go in with a bit of greenage. Greenage? Is that such a word?
It is now.
It is now. Pop the green on there as well. So let's pop the green on. And again, we're just going to follow suit. Let me just bring this down again. Use my top of my cardstock. Make sure I've got that. There we go. Pop that around. Oh, coming
nice
together, building up. It's building up. We're getting there.
Numbers.
We are getting there. So that is number 4. And then literally we're going to go on with number 5, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when you transform it and pop it onto a card. So again, using my crosshair, and this is all you do with these, Ben. You just literally take this and pop it up. That's the right design, isn't it? Have I used this one? Hang on a minute. As my number 5. Has someone been fiddling with my pieces?
What's up?
I think somebody's been messing around.
Has someone cross-taminated?
Cross-taminated, yeah. So I'm going to go in with... hang fire. I'm just going to come in with another colour. Let's see if I can get another... Yeah, we'll have fuchsia. Nice colour. Let's pop that on. And then we'll pop this, and that should go through the centre of the roses, if I remember rightly. It's been a long time since I've used these, Ben.
Well, you're doing it very well.
Thank you very much.
Just to say as well, Sally says, Debbie has gone up in the world. Yep, quite literally. And lots of people now saying, talking about height. Jean Marie on Facebook saying, you're taller than me, Debbie. I'm 4'10".
Oh, my nan was 4'10". I take after my nan, I'm small.
I'm sure you're taller than 5'1". Marilyn on YouTube saying, that's me, 5'1" and a bit, but I have heels on all the time. And Ro on Facebook says, we are not short, we are vertically challenged.
That's what I tell everybody. Who said that?
That was Ro.
Ro, that's what I tell everybody. I'm just vertically challenged. Just vertically challenged. Lovely name, Ro, by the way. What a beautiful name. Now then, when you take it into your card making, and you can see when you build it up, and depending on your colours that you use, and I'm going to show you, that's my lovely image there, all stacked up. But when you bring it all together and take it fussy cut around with your craft knife, you're going to be able to create some beautiful techniques. Taking a different colour, look at the different colour there when you pop it into greens.
Yeah.
Let's just use that beautiful, oh, look at this one. Tumbling teacups by using it in more than one way.
Oh, I
and
love
that's
that.
just a masking technique. So she'd have masked that off and then just continue to carry that on up. Talking of the wreath, look at the gorgeous wreath. How beautiful are those wreath ones? They are all gorgeous. And can we mention these beautiful stamps here? Is these stamps in that collection as well?
Yeah.
I mean, look what you can create. Look at that lovely background. Absolutely beautiful. I love these stamps. It's a great price for all those stamps, and the techniques that you can do with them are incredible. Has anybody else noticed it's got about 100 degrees in here, or is it just me age?
Do you know what? It is warm, and it's literally the first time in ages. Somebody commented earlier, I'm not used to seeing you in a jumper because I'm normally waistcoated, aren't I, or got a jacket. First time in ages I've worn a jumper, and I'm kind of regretting that decision right now. Let us just quickly recap on this bundle then. So, you're going to get your fancy florals included in this bundle. Then you are also going to get what we've just seen there, those amazing teacups. So as you can see, all labelled there for you, so it's nice and easy for you to build up those stamps. And absolutely for free, you're getting your spring wreath, and again, you can see all of the stamps that you get along the bottom of the board here to be able to bring up your own wreaths and then add your own little sentiments within the centre as well. So your double discount is the fact that you're getting that for free, and you get an extra 10% off. That's brilliant. $13.48 or $14.31, and then you get another 20% if you're a platinum member as well. $10.78 or $11.45. On that collection. Mary Pat 1000 on YouTube just saying that those teacups so pretty, and lots of chat still about the height thing. Valerie Cook on Facebook just saying we're fun sized. I quite like that. Fun sized.
Love that one.
let's quickly rattle through all of your glues on the show. So if you are after glue, we've got it for you. So your all-purpose glue, 100 mil of this for $2.99 or $7.95. The tacky glue also available. Remember, these prices take off your club Inspire points as well. Points, membership, you know what I mean. $4.99 for your tacky or $6.49 if you want to go for that one. Then we've got your tape pen. So this one is your standard glue pen, or your glue tape, I should say. So you're extra strong. 22 meters on each of these. So that is $3.99 or $5.95. And then last but by no means least, for those more sort of tricky, intricate, delicate dies that you're cutting out, your dotty tape pen. Just an absolute revelation there for doing those really kind of intricate dies, let's just say. And once again, 22 meters you'll get with that. $4.99, any 3 for 2 on there as well. I've just spotted on the bottom of your screen. Yeah, $4.99, $6.95. Boom. Right. So this has been like one of the biggest cart loads for ages. It's amazing, the deals that we've got. The word edibles, word, which we started with at the start of the show. I don't need that very coolly, do I? Word. So this collection is amazing. You get with this, right, your with love, your hello, your good luck, and also your thank you. This collection also comes with a dotty tape pen, which is very handy because, again, you can see that you've got lots of intricate layers within all of the die cuts that you're going to get. But your double discount comes for the fact that you get your congratulations and you get Thinking For You for free, plus you get an extra 20% off as well. So it's $29.56 or $38.36, and another 20% off if you are a platinum member. These are so handy to have within your collection, so versatile. Love the fact that you've been sending in your pics as well when you've used them kind of horizontally, vertically up the side of your cards as well. They are just absolutely stunning, and we've just got enough time to squeeze in one quick demo with these, I think, Debbie, haven't we?
Oh, I love, absolutely, I love the edibles. Honestly, if anyone were to ask me, Creator Card and edibles are right up there when it comes to our designs, when it comes to our metal dies that we do. And again, so many ways that you can use them. We've talked about them being on a Z-fold card, a double Z-fold card. You can use them on the top of your card, downside. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with this one, Ben. I'm actually going to use it down the side of a card. Now, if you remember when I started at the beginning, I told you about the outside cutting edge being on one side, but this is the part that stays interconnected. You've got the double Brucey bonus, or what did you call it earlier?
A Benny bonus.
Benny bonus, a Brucey Benny bonus of having the words that cut out as well separately. So whenever you're thinking about how you're going to cut this, make sure that the words stay on the inside so that this will now stay interconnected to the cardstock. So with that said, I've chopped a piece of card and I'll just give you the quick measurements. It's 8 inches by 6 inches, and I folded that in half to 4 inches, and I'm just going to literally pop this on and low tack tape down this edge. There we go. So there we are, pop that on, run that through your Gemini, and I'm going to just do it normal thin metal combination way, plastic shim, magnetic shim, the other cutting plate, and I'm going to run that through the machine. So, knocking all my previous demos. Notice how we're putting the ones that are...
The demos, by the way, whilst you're running that through, it is so tight as to which the winner is. It's a bit of a photo finish with the demos, but we'll announce the winner in just about a minute or so.
Interesting. A photo finish. I like it. Now, all I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to take my scissors and I'm just going to release it from that end and that end. And literally, now, I have got my card already made, ready to decorate. So let's bring in some decoration. So we've got a piece of cardstock. In fact, let me just pop that down there. And I've just literally edged that. Let me just grab my tape pen just for a second. Oh, God, I'm getting all stuck back up again. Ben, I'm getting all stuck up. Let's just...
Not like you being stuck up. You're the least stuck up person I know.
It's because we're on the race to the end now, and I wanted to try and squeeze this in. I think I've covered quite a lot of demos, and again, I'm just going to place, just showing you again just how quick and easy these can be made. How you can make your cards very quick, very easy. Little piece of coloured background cardstock there with a little bit of an edge of fuchsia just around the edge. Pop that on. And how quick was that to put on there? Super simple, super easy, and again, you've got a very, very quick card made. Aren't they fabulous?
We literally timed that. I think you did that in about 90 seconds, but again, what a really lovely demo to kind of finish things off as far as this show is concerned. Lots of lovely comments coming in at the end. Sarah on Facebook just saying, thank you, Debbie and Ben and gang in the gallery and Crafters TV for all you're doing. What a great job. Well, we try our very bestest. We're just going to give you a heads up finally on the snowflake collection, which you guys have also been absolutely loving. I'll just, if I just show you some of the boards first of all, okay, and then, so basically this works out, you're going to get some freebies and again a discount, hence your double discount. So within this, you get your gorgeous frosted window die. So once again, great for creating a snowflake aperture, great for then creating your snowflake layers, and lots of other mini snowflakes to go within the collection. Then you're also going to get this, the grand snow. I nearly said that in a Yorkshire accent then. The grand snowflake, the grand snowflake, which is just sumptuous, isn't it? That is gorgeous, big, in your face die, which is just going to create some marvelous projects for you. You're then also going to get this, your gorgeous frosted dimension die. Again, that is absolutely stunning. And then on top of all of that, you're going to get your glitter cardstock, okay, so that is just up here, 24 sheets of your glitter cardstock in these 3 gorgeous colours. Then on top of that, you're also going to get for free 24 sheets of cardstock, all right, so 24 sheets of cardstock, which is mirror, matte mirror and pearlescent. That's included, and then also you're going to get your frosted layers stamp set as well for free. On top of that, you're also getting a discount as well. 43.16. Oh, now they're asking me to. This is all going to fall over. Right, wait there. wait there. Hold on. That's free. That's free. This is also part of the collection. 43.16. Those are free. On top of that, you're getting another 20% off. I mean, that is phenomenal. That, along with the word edgeables, have been the most popular items on the show. Lovely comments coming in at the end. Enchanted Craft Fairy saying, enjoyed visiting with all CC fans. The demos and show was great. Ben and Debbie, thanks to the CC behind the scenes folks for bringing us great programming. Thank you, Brenda, too. Take care, be well, we will. Carol says, love the show today. Great job, thank you. Melissa says, great fun show as always. Thanks, Crafters TV. And Betty says, thanks, Debbie and Ben. It was a wonderful show. But what was the winner, I hear you cry? Who won? Well, I can tell you, it was so close. And the judge's decision has gone by a nose just from the thank you card is Snowflake.
Oh!
That's the winner. I'm not surprised.
Yay, love it. I love. Do you know what? I've really enjoyed working with all of them. We have some fabulous products here at Crafters TV. And this is no exception. And it's just showing you lots of different ways that you can do it. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. I tell you what, that is a great choice. Some amazing demos. They all could have won, to be honest with you, but that one will go on our Crafty Walk of Fame. And it will be featured again on Second Chance Sunday, this coming Sunday. Will Debbie be able to retain her title as Crafter of the Week? Right, we are going for a quick cup of tea, and maybe a biscuit or two, and then we're both back because we're going to wrap up your Thursday action here on Crafters TV with Craft Vault. Debbie, I'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour.